Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, well, you've come to the right place. Don't know how you found me? Glad you did. Welcome to the channel, like I keep saying. All right, what do I do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall tower moment. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we will clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and we will look at the bottom of the deck here for one more piece of information, and that'll be the reading for today. All of these messages are timeless, however, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see this message. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. I don't know, but the energy is fluid, so if this reading doesn't resonate with you right now, give it a couple of days, maybe it will. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, but you still came to this channel, you probably came for a reason or found it for a reason. So, go through the videos I've made list, and maybe one of those messages will help. I hope at least one does. I mean, that's kind of the goal. If none of them do, well, then sorry. And yeah, so these are all timeless, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. With all that out of the way, thanks for showing up, and let's get started. The Hierophant on this side of the tower is basically a lesson learned kind of information that you didn't learn. This is the lesson that is unlearned. The opposite, the negative side, what leads to the tower. This is something that you were like, oh, I should have known better, but I didn't know any better. This is the energy of, I've even done this before. So this could be a repeating pattern. This could be some kind of thing that you've done a few times in a row and in your life, and you just never kind of caught on. You never really got the real lesson the universe is trying to teach you. And we all do that. We're all human. We're all learning. We're all evolving at our own pace. So this is probably what's leading to your tower moment. And the tower moment says the hermit is coming. So, this is the energy that says, listen, you need to regroup. You need to stop whatever it is you're doing. Whatever brought you to this tower moment, and whatever it causes, whatever disaster, and you need to stop and think about everything, probably. Need some alone time. Not sure why, not sure what's going on, but this is a nice one. The wheel and the sun are here. So that means the universe is trying to push you towards happiness. It always is. It's always trying to push you to your best life, your best goal, your best situation. And sometimes we go against the universe. Maybe on purpose, maybe without thinking about it. The universe tries to push us in a direction, and we're like, no, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go over here. Or the universe tests us, and it's like, oh, are you ready for the next level? And we fail the test. And this could be a failed test. This could be a lesson not learned. This is just something that you've done in the past that you're doing now, and it's the same thing. Different thing, different approach to the situation, but it's going to be the same results. I don't know what's going on. Let's find out. Well, okay. 10 of Cups. Uh-huh. 3 of Wands. Yeah. 3 of Swords. That makes sense. All right. Basically, this says you want a relationship with somebody who is not meant for you at all. But you keep trying. And you rush into things way too quick. No thinking. No planning. You're in the I live in the moment kind of energy. You don't, this is a test. You look at somebody and you're like, I want to be in a relationship with that person, and you know nothing about them besides what they might be into because you met at the same bar, yeah. But it's only going to lead to the same things. The plans aren't going to work, and it's going to lead to betrayal and pain. You're rushing into things that you don't need to rush into. You've got this invisible ticking clock in your head that it's like, if I don't do it right now, I'm never going to get to. So you rush into everything, don't you? I think this isn't just a relationship thing. I think this is more of a life in general thing. If I don't do it right now, I'll never get another chance. Or I have to I can't think about what's 10 feet in front of me. I have to just react now and deal with it later. And you're moving too quick. Yeah, and you've done this many times. You haven't learned your lesson. You need to slow down. Because this is going to hurt you. You might even be in a relationship right now with somebody that was quick, right? Like somebody you met online and it's just been, well, it's a week, I'm moving in. Because you thought they were great and turns out they weren't. So now you're miserable. That's a good piece of this energy here too, because you've probably either done this before or maybe this is the first time, I don't know. But I feel like you've done this before. Many times, or at least enough times to know better by now. And each time, you keep paying for it. Tower moment. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Everything stopped in your life. Two of Pentacles. See, this is like the hindsight thing. After you get into a relationship with somebody and it turns out they, worship the devil on weekends and kill chickens in the living room. You find that out, and then you're kind of stuck with them, and you're like, now what do I do? Right? Because you don't want to get rid of them because you'll feel bad, and you're a very emotional person. And you think, oh, it'll quit. They'll grow out of this phase. But it just keeps getting worse. I'm using that as an extreme example, but you get the idea. They have bad habits you know nothing about, and all of a sudden you're stuck with them for months, years maybe. So your tower moment is basically nothing happens. Your life freezes in place. And you have the good hindsight to look back at, oh, well, I should have done this, I could have done that, but it's too late. So your tower moment is just a constant cycle of misery that you have to go through every day. You're probably sitting in the car before you come home. Right? Get off of work and you come home and you're just kind of sitting in the car going, okay, I have to build myself up for what I'm going to walk into today. Or you don't know what you're going to walk into. It could be anything. But yeah, this person is definitely not for you. They have betrayed you emotionally, physically. I mean, and I think you're afraid to be alone. So you're willing to put up with this each and every time. You would rather be with somebody you hate than be completely by yourself. And there's a deep fear there for not just you, but a lot of people. And the universe, I think, is trying to tell us to learn how to be happy by ourselves. The Hermit card, the Sun card. We have to learn that we don't need other people. We don't need to be that needy. We don't need to have someone in our life that even if they're going to make us miserable. Yeah. Page of Cups. Eight of Wands. All under the Hermit. So the Hermit's just telling you don't need this stress. You don't need this constant communication with somebody. And you don't need to act on maybe a spark. Ooh, I like this person. Let's go all in. What you really need to do is reassess your whole approach to life and how you, get with people. You see somebody you like? Cool. You never seen them before? Could be a red flag. I mean, why are they here? Are they just passing through? Watch them. See what they do. Don't walk right up to them and go, hey, you should come to my place. And then in a month, you regret everything you've ever said. I mean, slow down. slow down. You obviously don't have too much trouble making connections. But you're not making the right ones. Okay? So learn to be by yourself for a while. Learn to be happy with what you have. Learn to live in isolation. Learn to just be happy being alone. Heal yourself. whatever need to connection is, explore that a little bit and be like, why do I need to connect with people so bad? Why do I need to, you know, why do I react so quick and so fast? You know, why do I dive all the way into this situation when it always ends up bad? I mean, you're making bad choices for sure, but why are you making those bad choices? That's the test of the universe, and it's trying to lead you into happiness here. So next time, this time it's going to be a mess, and I think you're totally gonna break up, and you're gonna be alone again, and the cycle is going to continue. And a week from now, you might find somebody else, and you're like, "Ooh, I really want that person in my life," and then it's gonna start over, and you need to, I would say, take a few months off and just learn how to exist by yourself and be happy. You don't need anyone else to be happy. You've got you. And the last card on the deck is the Three of Pentacles, which makes total sense. It's, you're just too attracted to the people around you. It's like a kid at a candy shop, and it's like, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. And all of it makes you sick after you eat it. Regret, pain, suffering. And then you can't figure out why all this bad stuff keeps happening to you. Because it's like, why does it keep happening? I have the worst luck ever. Well, no. You gotta regroup, recover, heal yourself, and realize that you don't need anyone in your life. Not really. But when the time comes and it's right, it'll make sense. They might even say no to you. They might go, yeah, no, I'm good. Probably happens a lot. You never see the person again, but you'll probably find this person that you're really looking for closer than you think. But for right now, everything is saying that you're going to go through this cycle again, and you're in it right now. You're either going to go through it again real quick here, or you're either in it. And you're probably kicking yourself for going, why does this always happen to me? Why does all of my relationships turn bad? Why do I always pick the wrong person? It's not, you're picking the first person that comes along. You're not even, you're not even doing any discerning or spending any time. You're just going at it real quick, and then you wonder why it always turns bad. So slow down, basically. Learn how to be by yourself. Find your peace and your happiness. Build up your own little world. And then if you invite somebody in, and if they don't add to that peace, throw them out. You be in control of your own life. Don't just let emotion take the wheel and you just drive into a wall, okay? This is what you need to do. And you will find your happiness. Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. This is usually the void part of the video where everybody has clicked off by now. But, if you're here, thank you. If you liked what you saw, or it made sense, or it resonated with you, or you just liked how I do things, I don't know. Maybe you like my green straw. I don't know. Anyway, hit the subscribe button. I do try to upload every day. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and stay warm, and peace out. Bye.